Is there a doctor in the house? Yeah.
Deep in the heart of Chicago, she's on the radio, yeah. She is the one and only Dr. D. Dr. D. Dr.
Hey everybody. Is there a doctor in the house? Why, yes, there is. I am she is me, and me is her. Me, she, her is in the building, and my co-host is here, y'all.
I am here today.
Will is here. He is here.
What's going on,
he,
y'all?
him, his. How that work?
I don't really do pronouns.
You're not.
But, but I'm here. It's a single individual.
We're not going to do it.
Yes.
We're waiting on a link, Reverend Moore, so we can send it to our guests to get it. I'm sorry. Y'all, we have a good show for us today. I want to thank my sister for the wonderful live that she just did. Yeah. Evangelist Tanya Cuffey is nothing to play with. Let me tell you, she is amazing. That thing she did today, honey, but it's her mom that's in the comments that that is funny. Maestro Ramon Perry, woo! How are you?
What's going on, Mr. Perry? How you doing?
I love your voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So how you been? You know, your week was good.
My week was good so far. Got some stuff done. Did a little shopping. What else
again.
I do? Yeah, just a little bit.
He shop more than I shop, y'all. He shops more than me.
Put like a new little fit together, but that's okay. Working on a few things in the background to accentuate our show and beyond. Coming up on that down the line. About a couple weeks or so, we're gonna talk about it. We're
reinventing.
That's right. We're reinventing the wheel almost.
Which, by the way, is our word of the day.
That's right.
Reinventing.
Yes, I like that. I like that.
And when we do the reinvention, we're gonna be okay.
We're gonna be okay. But first things
transforming.
First. That's right. First things first. Y'all, new listeners, friends of friends, hit the share button, hit the like button. Subscribe, WVTC, because we need that. We need to build the pay. We need to build the brand. So that's what we're going to do from now on. Leave a comment. Yeah, no, it's a comment. It's real.
It's good.
It's real. Right.
Yes.
Every week we're going to start with somebody liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving a comment. We need to hear y'all feedback. That's right.
Comment, like, share, subscribe.
That's right. Okay. Whichever order you like.
Well, whatever order. That's it. Whatever order.
That's it.
It's up to you.
How you been doing, Dr. B? What's going on with you this week? How you feeling?
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, you do got the white on there. Let's see what's going on with this white right here. Wait a minute.
I am the lady of white. I love white. A lot of people tell me not to wear white because they can't wear white because white, they get it dirty. But I've been in white all day. I'm not dirty.
Not a speck.
Not a speck. No.
On the toes. Everything looks just crispy.
My toes are cute, honey. But anyway,
wait a minute.
I love white. White is what I wear. I wear white to work. I wear white to church. I wear white. My bed is white. You know, so everything is white. I love white. White. You know, white is easy. Yeah. A little bleach and water and a little soap, and you're all right. White is good. You don't have to worry about colors fading or anything like that.
Nothing like that. You know, some of our people, they be
unless you put it in the cleaners, then it'll turn yellow.
It shouldn't turn yellow. It's bad material.
The cleaners, the stuff that the chemicals.
Yeah, you got to change
that. That's all of them. The chemicals that they use to clean.
I get that. I ain't had that problem.
Never had it either, but
but it's out there.
Yeah. But my week was okay. I spent the earlier part of the week in the hospital.
Okay.
Remember last week I wasn't doing well,
right.
so,
I remember.
That kind of rolled over until
this week.
And the news I got from the doctor today wasn't all that great, but to God be the glory. I'm still here. I know that God is a good God. God is able. God is going to see me through.
Yes.
So with that being said, I'm reinventing.
There you go.
I'm reinventing. I'm waiting on that link to come through. Wait, let me see. For your guest, for the guest to come. And I don't have it yet. I need a link to any of my people out there who can work this social media. For WVTC, I need the link for people. StreamYard. I need a link. We need the link. But
Is it Violetta? How you doing, Violetta, if I'm pronouncing that right?
Mama Cuffy. That's Tanya's mother.
Oh,
Evangelist
I
Cuffy's
did not know
mommy.
that.
That was her that was here Saturday
Oh.
with the
Yeah. She sure had the.
Yeah,
You know.
then she looked like Mama Cuffy. That's Mama Cuffy. I was so glad to get a hug from you. Thank you. I'm on the mother's board at church, and the only time I wear white is the first Sunday.
I heard that. First and only Sunday. Wait a minute.
I love white. I have to wear it. I haven't worn this particular shirt in a long time, but I'm glad I can get back in.
Yeah, I don't mind rocking white time to time, but you know what? This is what our people sometimes. There's just so many white parties that we do, and it's like, okay, there's more colors in the spectrum out there than just white. You know,
have an all purple party.
Black folks sometimes, you know,
have an all purple party. Then you can call it the Purple Rain Party.
That'd be nice. Just something to mix it up sometimes because it's just a lot.
So I'm gonna send
it's just a lot, but yeah, just all white this, all white shoes, a car. Like, okay, this I get the clean aspect. It's just change. Just do a little splash of color, just a little pow. That's all I'm saying. But white is good though. Yeah.
I'm sending this to you, so give me just a moment.
No problem.
Hold on, we're having some media things going.
It happens like that. It happens. Yeah. You know, we live. It'd be like that sometimes. That's okay.
Some technical things happening earlier today that happened that I need to fill you in on. But,
okay. Let's see what happened. In the meantime,
yeah, keep it going.
Just. You know, I wish I had like that Bruce Almighty power, and we know, and he was in that scene, and there was a lot of traffic. He just like parked the cars and just like go straight through. That's what I wish I every Thursday. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. I'm nice right now, but when I roll, oh boy, yeah, just some foul obscenities comes out at times. But you know, it just and not on the show. No, not on the show. I'm just saying on the road sometimes, you know, because you gotta, some people just drive like it's Sunday in rush hour.
Oh my God, we're not gonna talk about the people driving and it feeling like it's Sunday, you know, because that.
I
can't. Thank you for saying I am healed in Jesus' name. Absolutely, I am healed in Jesus' name.
Yes, you are.
I'm covered by the blood, and I do believe that. You know, you just hate to hear, you dislike to hear those things when it's coming at you. You know, but when it comes, it just comes. But I'm here to let you know that I am embracing my reinvention.
Mm-hmm.
Once I reinvent myself, I'm going to recollect the positive side of who Bernetta is, who Dr. B is. That's what I'm going to do. With that being said, let me say something to you. It was brought to my attention today that I was on the show and that I don't know what order my degrees came in, that I could not have had my doctorate before my master's. I never said that. I never said that at all. And if you think I said that, or if you're saying that I said that, then you're lying. The truth ain't in you. I worked years and years and years for my degrees.
You did.
I worked hard. I worked 10 years plus 2 to get where I am today. And then more than that. So yes, I had a bachelor's, I have a master's, I have my doctorate, and I have my PhD.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dr. B.
I have all of that. And it took me a lifetime to get it because I stopped here, I stopped there. So I'm saying 10 years because that's how long it took me to get the doctoral degrees. But all of the others, it took me almost 30 years to get where I am today.
But you didn't quit.
I did quit a couple times. That's why it took so long. But I picked it back up.
That's right.
Because I was reinventing along the way.
It's the journey.
So to those of you who think I don't know what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm talking about or whatever, I have my credentials. And if you don't, I don't have anything to prove to anybody. That's number one. And I was even told that if I show up to a certain event with my cap and gown, that I will be embarrassed.
What? But first of all, who was even challenging?
I don't want to put them out there like that, but
your degrees,
you're a narcissist.
Can we get at least like the initials of who it is?
No. No.
They need to be on black.
No.
Or no, you know what?
So with that being said, This is Polos and Pearls with your host, myself, Dr. B, and my amazing co-host, Will. We have a new backdrop, Polos and Pearls, you all, with WVTC in the middle.
Right there. Yeah, that's it. That's it. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I know you said no
You know
bling
what?
and all that,
you,
but
you blocking my face right there. Honestly, I don't like. You should like scoop way down there so I can get. See, there you go. There I go. Right there. Look at that handsome man right there. Good Lord. Yeah, just handsome.
you satisfied.
Yeah,
Lord have
yeah,
mercy.
yeah. We look alike.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Right, Mom. What kind of foolery? You know, I don't know. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I did that for my own self gratification. You know, if can't nobody else get with what I did, then that's their problem and not mine. You have a problem with me. You know, maybe a little jealousy, a little envy, a little hatred, you know, whatsoever the case may be, let it be what it is. But that person can't call me anymore. That person will no longer after tonight have any more access to me. Good. Because of that. Good. You know, and I hate to say that, you know, I really do dislike saying that, you know, but whatsoever the case may be, it is what it is. You got yours. Nobody doubted you with yours. And whoever's in your ear, shame on them. And for you to go along with it, shame on you. And for whoever putting it out there, shame on them.
And just for putting it out there. I mean,
what goes
everybody
around comes
grown.
around.
This is child's play stuff. This is teenage nonsense foolery going on.
I'm going through enough in my life to have to deal with stuff like that. Does it hurt? It hurts me to the core, but you will not get the satisfaction to see me shed one tear.
Not at all.
Because you're not worth it. Nobody is worth it. I did what I had to do, and I'm not ashamed of it, and I'll do it again if I have to, but not to satisfy man.
That's right.
It's for God's glory.
Treat that person.
Regardless to what my degree is in, it's none of your business.
None of your business. I say treat them like an Uno card. Skip. Move right along.
Something is wrong with you. Did your guest come in? Your guest?
Yeah, my guest is logged
he's
in
down
right there.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, you know, with my reinvent, you know, with the reinvention, you know, we have to go through some things. Reginald Owens is coming in. That's our guest for today, you guys. So once he's up, we know. Hi, Reginald. Hey there.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
Mr. Owens, how you doing?
I can't complain.
Glad you're here. Glad you're live today. Welcome back. Reginald Owens is a guest on our show about back in June, I want to say. It wasn't July, it was back in June.
It was in June.
That long ago?
We had a discussion talk. So Reginald Owens is back. Now, I think it was
it June, Reginald?
I think it was like June. Yeah,
I'm not exactly sure.
I'm not either. I'm not going to say.
Yeah, it was June. It was definitely June.
It was a while ago, a few months ago. That's all I remember.
It was.
Yeah, it went a few months ago now. Come on. But welcome back anyway. How you doing, Reg? What's going on for today? How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
That's
man.
right, Mama Cuffy. I see you. So, Reginald, we're talking about reinventing today, and I'm gonna give my little spiel on it. But after that, I want to get you guys opinions and what it is that you feel from what I have to say. So these are affirmations that I give to myself that I need to keep myself going, because you really don't know my whole story, but I've been dealing with illness for the past 3 years, and it's been almost life threatening, you know, and it has been life changing. I'm going to give you that. But with reinventing, I reinvent. I give myself permission to reinvent myself. I rebuild and become through God's grace. Did you hear what I said? I'm becoming through the grace of God. It's because of God that I am where I am. I know you are not such a godly person, but you're going to be.
How you know that? You're going
to be Minister Will today. You're going to be Minister Will today.
Right. That put me out there like that. That is not entirely true.
With reinventing, if you will, Mr. Owens, I am not limited by who I used to be or what I have been through, because I've been through a lot. I was never a bad person. I was never one to go out partying and drinking. I was never the smoker. I was never that person. And I'm not that person now. I wasn't a holy roller Jesus Jr., if you will. I'm not that, but I am a minister. and I am
Okay.
that by right. God is making all things new within me, and he is creating me to be different. He's reinventing me to be different from where I used to be. I'm not what I ought to be, but I'm not where I used to be or what I used to be. God is making me better. I am striving to be better every day. It goes on and on and on with me. Nobody knows what I went through. You know some of the surface stuff, but some of the stuff that's deep down on the inside, you don't know anything about that, because God is making all things new within me. He is renewing my mind. He is renewing my strength, because I was weak, y'all. At one time, I was really weak, Will. I didn't know I was going to make it. That time when you came to visit me in the hospital, I was on the verge of giving up. I was on the verge of giving up because I did not want to go through that pain anymore. I didn't want anybody to stick me with the needles anymore. I didn't want any more surgeries. I had already gone through 4 or 5 surgeries at that point. And I was tired, you know, and I got some news today that I may have to go through some more stuff, but to God be the glory. I'm not claiming it, because God is renewing my mind. He's giving me a different mindset on things. That's why I'm saying I'm not going through it anymore, because my mind is going to be set on something different other than going through that surgery. So I can start the process of healing myself naturally through divine intervention, so that I won't have to go through all of those things anymore. You know, God is guiding. He's ordering my steps to in a different direction. I'm headed in a new direction. You're headed in a new direction. You're headed in a new direction, because you're here.
Right here.
You're here. We're headed in different directions, and God is divinely appointing us, reappointing us in this season.
How you doing, Gina? Hey, Gina, we see you.
Hey, G, how are
Big
you?
G.
That's the big G, not the
Little G.
not the little G.
No, not at all.
So God is reinventing me, and I surrender to his transformation with me. I surrender with the transformation that he's giving with you, even with you, Reginald. I'm grateful that his transformation is coming through, because I'm trusting him and the timing is right. Gina, this is for you. I embrace my change. I embrace the change. I embrace what's happening. I embrace you. I embrace you. I embrace all of you out there in my viewing audience, because God is making changes for us for the better. Now, if you take it for the worse, then that's on you. I'm doing all things through Christ, which strengthens me, because it's for his good and his good only. No, I'm not preaching, but I'm just giving you some good nuggets. These some good nuggets. They taste good, don't they? They taste good.
Like
so I'm trusting his timing, and I'm embracing his change with faith, because I have courage to have faith in God. Gina, you got faith? You got faith, Will?
Yeah, I always
Mama Cuffy, you got faith? I know you got faith. Embrace, Gina. That's right, G. Embrace. I walk boldly in my purpose, because God gave it to me to walk in. He gave me these shoes with the pretty flowers on them. He gave me these big old bedrock feet to walk in my purpose. So I'm walking in my purpose, knowing that every step is ordered by God.
A little sassable, but yeah. But yeah, just to get through the fire. Yeah, like you were saying, with purpose. Yes.
I can't stand you. I cannot. I welcome the person he is shaping me to be.
Yes.
I embrace the person that he's shaping me to be. I'm encouraging the person that he's shaping me to become. For I am reinventing for greater, according to God's will.
You know, that's pretty brave of you to put that out there and say that. A lot of people get stuck in that same gear and they never accelerate. They never embrace their change, evolve themselves from whatever their past life was. A lot of people just stay on that same lane for, you know, good or bad, and they just never get there. And for you to put that out there, that's
and
wonderful.
They're stuck there because they're not embracing the renewing of the mind that God has given them. What you think about that, Reginald?
Yeah, I definitely think that we are on the chosen path, and sometimes we can fight and resist against what we meant to do. We figure out, well, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I want to do. And you meet all these different obstacles, and you keep wondering why things are not working out, because you're not on the path that God has set for you. You mentioned, like I said, staying on purpose. It's important to figure out what that purpose is and to put you all into it as you move along with that purpose. And I also appreciate you, like I say, you speaking positivity into your situation as you travel through it, so you can get the outcome you're looking for.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's not just for me. It's not just for me. I use myself as a template for others that they can see what I go through and they can know what it is that they need to do. I'm not being selfish trying to get all of the attention for myself, because personally I don't like a whole lot of attention. That's for one. But it is to get people to embrace that they have to have a new mindset in order for them to move forward. And moving forward is what I want people to do. Take one day at a time in order to reinvent yourself, in order to reconnect with life. Because some people are so disconnected with life.
Very, very much so.
They're so disconnected. Have you seen that in your walk? You've seen some people disconnected from life, Reginald?
Yeah, all the time. And some people I know personally, some people I just see throughout my day and throughout this journey of life, this journey we call life. There's a whole lot of people that's disconnected and doing a whole lot of things that don't make a lot of sense. And when you take a moment to observe it, you like, why are they doing that? Oh, it's because they disconnected.
Yeah, so it's a famous quote out there. I might be paraphrasing a little bit, but the gist of it is, in order to be somewhere you've never been, you have to do things you've never done. And I took that to heart, and I'm like, you know what? Of course, but just hearing the same thing rephrased kind of put you into perspective. Even if you already are, it just keeps you in that mindset to keep going, keep growing, and be better than you were yesterday, a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago.
That brings me back to something I heard on Sister Act 2. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. That thing stuck with me all these years. And I didn't know what it meant until I had to call out for some help from the higher power. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. That thing means a lot right there. Whoever wrote that, they wrote that good. They did some good writing.
Right. Was that Lauryn Hill's character? Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Oh, she was in two.
Yeah, that was Lauryn Hill. Yeah.
Sister Act 2.
Sister Act 2. When they were in the classroom,
even with myself and my journey, to throw myself in here a little bit. Before I turned 40, I was telling close friends, family, probably to Reg too, that entire decade and going forward, I'm going to reinvent myself. So things that I might have put off, I'm going to start up. New things I've never done, I'm going to do. Being smarter about things and, paying more attention, like you just said with that quote, it's happening. So, and that's just the whole process. I even, played music for a little bit. I was just trying that, but I did things that I didn't do. I think I sent you that video. I was playing the violin a few years ago. If not, I'll send it to you. Don't worry about it.
Know you played no music.
Yeah, I did. I played a little music a little bit.
No,
but the point is,
I ain't never heard you play no violin.
I seen the video in Facebook Messenger. I ain't out there like at a concert or something, but I can play a little, but I'm a little rusty. So I'm still at that beginner stage. I probably need another tutor coach. And I still own the violin, but the point is, reinventing yourself and being more better, because you never know what knowledge that you acquired, experiences you can give to somebody else that needs that guidance, tutoring, that bravery, breaking the family curses. The quote goes on and on and on. So it just be a helping hand. That's all.
Listen, for those of you who, because I just saw it come through, yes, there is a supporting scripture to what I was saying. The scripture is Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away, but behold, all things are become new. Again, that's Corinthians 5:17. That's the scripture. Y'all know I got a scripture for you. Come on.
All day.
All day. I wouldn't be the person I am if I didn't have scripture.
You better have the scripture.
Period.
I might to borrow scripture too. Who knows?
Well, come on. You're more than welcome. So with this reinventing, you with the violin.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Are you gonna go forth with it? Reginald, I think he should
Well,
reinvent
this
himself.
is
Get that
I
mind.
mean, we all doing things to reinvent ourselves. I don't know. I think I told Will this, but after during the pandemic, I started to dabble into writing, wrote my own book, started
you
a
did.
book publishing company, helped other people to publish books, and now creating a cinematic audio book. So, it's different stages as we go through things, and it's you never know what you might be willing to create or build on if you don't put yourself out there, test the
Right.
waters.
Yeah, you did. Reggie, you also did martial arts too. That's another part of your
Yeah.
journey,
Oh
right?
yeah. Will see me at a couple of tournaments, won a couple of championships for karate. So I don't like to tell too many people about it because people always want to test your skills. It's
Oh
better
yeah,
keep
I'm
it
next.
secret. You tell you next. Yeah, sit down, so man.
Did you like that when you went through it? How far did you get?
With what?
Martial arts?
Orange belt.
Ooh.
Mhm.
know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
Yeah,
yeah,
now
he
it
up
was.
there.
I actually
what he
miss
doing.
it.
Yeah, you know what he's doing a little bit.
So yeah, now karate was good. It was great for the discipline. It was great in terms of the exercise, in terms of the way I view life, and I also realized it also made me realize that there's a lot of people out there with the ability to defend themselves that you never would guess, and it's just better to just uh, as leave people be unless you feel they wrath. So, but karate is cool. I actually miss it. It's been a while since I've been there, but I need to get back to it.
Is it hard for you to go back to it? You think you can make that transition or go back into
Yeah,
it?
it's just right now for me personally. It's just timing and just the right situation where I can
Okay.
dedicate to it because I already got the fundamentals. I already know what to expect. It's just basically increasing the workload and taking it up to a higher level.
Okay. So you got to recondition yourself, in other words, to go through
Yeah, but
what it is that you need.
Mhm.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
but there was some things like I said in terms of lower body strength that I needed to increase and things like upper body strength to get better at the techniques. So I'm still active. I'm still going to gym and things like that. So I think I'll be better once I knock the rust off, do the conditioning, working on stamina, things like that.
Embrace that.
That's right. That's right. There's a little bit
Embrace
consistency
your
and discipline.
reinvention.
That's
That's
it.
right.
That's it. Two
Embrace your
ingredients you need.
reinventing. You're there. You're there.
So
I like
yeah.
that.
So yeah, like I said, besides that, like I said, been dabbling in other things, creating this cinematic audio book. I'm working on that right now. I've been
Oh yeah, we're
doing
gonna
that.
get to that. We're gonna get to that. We
Okay.
definitely gonna get to that with
Let's
your
get
plugs
to it.
in.
You're doing an audiobook for real?
Yeah. So one of the books that we published, Love is Squirrel, we turned that to a cinematic audio book, and we're raising the money for it through a crowdfunding. So basically, when you think about cinematic audio book, it's sound, it's an immersive sound, music to set the stage, and professional voice acting. Think of it as a movie for your ears. Put you right in the room, makes you feel like you're right there. So I'm real passionate about storytelling and developing characters and just the concept of storytelling itself. And I've been fortunate to get some partnerships with some theater companies and to get kind of build my brand up as I continue to dabble out the cinematic audio book.
Okay, that's
Wow.
really cool,
It
man.
is.
Any graphics or any 3D models or anything else physically that would be a part of the cinematic
So
book
it's
you're
so
doing?
it's So yeah, it wouldn't be 3D because it's not visual, but it's audio. So we actually working with some talented voice actors. We're creating a couple of audiobook samples for people to hear. We've already launched our launch page for the actual campaign, and we have found we got two great singers who just did a rendition of the official theme song for the audiobook. So it'll all be dropping on my Instagram. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that's nice. Where did you come up with the idea for this more than just a simple narration audiobook? Where did the idea
So
to take
I'm
it a
out like
step further to do this?
so as you know, me and you are big wrestling fans, and
Right.
wrestling is it's not just it's multi-layered, it's multi-dimensional. So I came up with the idea because I didn't want to be like everybody else. Okay, I can write a book, put it on Amazon. I might do a little narration here. I'm like, no, storytelling, publishing, and just the whole industry itself could be so much better. So I want to make it bigger. I want to make it better. And when I found myself always liking certain stories, it was the ones that captured my emotion, captured my imagination, and immersed me in the story. Or as people say, you live vicariously through each character.
Yes.
So that was the kind of the big idea. I don't know if I told you I was doing this, but
No, no, no. You haven't told me this version of it. So the books you have out prior to Love a Squirrel, I believe a couple of the business books, are you going to transition those as well into immersive audio books reads?
so the Love of Scroll is actually the first iteration of the cinematic audio book.
Okay.
In terms of the other books, I actually want to do Stone Love, but I got to talk with the guy whose story is about. He really didn't want to be able to put his story out on a bigger stage. He just wanted to write the book, but his story is powerful. And when
Yeah,
I
it
would tell
is.
people about it, they would want him, have him come speak, have him come talk about experience in the gang life and things like that. So it was just trying to capture people's attention.
Yeah, I remember going to that particular set
Yeah, the
that you
book
had. I think it
launch.
was 2 years ago with
Yeah,
Stone
that's
Love.
book launch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember him, and yeah, he's a very powerful guy. The things he went through. I mean, this should be out in the news. Things that he went through, things that he's done.
Right.
Back to the topic of the day of reinventing, which he also did reinvent himself from
Yeah,
that
he
lifestyle
definitely
that he
did.
had prior, into now educating and inspiring young people not to make the mistakes he did, and so on and so on. So yeah, very powerful book.
Right, right. So that's been the biggest thing. And now I don't know if I told you, I also won the Innovative and Creative Award through the Silence Award. So I was honored. It was a lot of dedication and
I saw it on
determination
Facebook.
to be honored. I think you saw it on Facebook,
I
but
did, I
I'm
did, I
proud
did.
about that. So yeah, I've been excited. I've been excited. Like I said, last year we went to Vegas for the Shark Tank Summit. Got to meet Tabitha Brown, see from Damon John and Mark Cuban, multi-billionaires. So it was nice. It was nice. A nice experience.
What'd you learn from that experience?
Keep going. Mark
Yeah.
Cuban said specifically, if you're gonna do crowdfunding, a lot of people, some people raise the money and then just don't follow through. And he was basically
Mhm.
saying you have an obligation for the people that have donated money to your project to see it through, regardless of how much money you made. You made $1 or $10 million, see it through, because these people gave you their money when they didn't have to, which is true.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
and just keep going. You never know who in the room. You never know. Actually, I can't talk about some of these other things I got coming up, but I will say this: you never know who you know and what people or who they know and what people are working on and where to find that synergy. You know what I'm saying? If you working on a project and they in that similar vein, it's always better to work with people and think about that win-win, which a great friend of mine told me, win-win. Try to uh, create a situation where it can benefit you and the other person. It creates an amicable relationship, makes the process a whole lot better, and everybody wins. But you
Everybody
also got
wins.
to know who you're dealing with too, because not everybody believes in win-win.
True, true. I think I gave you that advice. I think that was the friend you was talking about. But yeah.
I don't think it was
But
you,
yeah,
but
man.
cool.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
That's
so I've been excited about it.
How long has
I've
it
been,
taken you again? How long has this process been taking you?
which one?
The audiobook.
So it's been a while because I went from a team to by myself to now building up a team again. So having that reinvention, as you mentioned before, as life throws struggle, you got to roll with the punches sometimes, and you got to say, okay, do I want to quit and just move on to something else? Or do I want to keep it going? And I've been passionate about what I've been doing, so it's taken a few years now just to get to this point. But
mm.
I've learned, made my mistakes, and I'm definitely excited about what I'm building.
Yeah, this is definitely a passion project. And where did this energy come from? This idea come from to, again, with the immersive book and the networking you're doing, and you steady building. You've been a builder since I met you, man. So he's like a whole different person from almost 9-10 years ago. Man, where do you find, like I said, that gear, that gift, that passion to put you into this mindset and stay there? What does that draw from?
Uh, my own drive, my own ambition. I know that I have certain gifts and that people that the world can benefit from. And the question becomes, okay, do I don't want to be a person living in regret. A person is always thinking, well, if I shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's better to try and fail than to never try at all. Because from the failure, it's a lesson you can learn from it. Just come back stronger the next time. One of my favorite YouTubers, one of his phrases, and I borrowed this: every setback is a setup for a bigger comeback. So
True.
when you would when you were talking about your affirmations earlier in regards to what you were going through, it really spoke to me because I myself I'm a fan of affirmations to get you in that mindset, to get you in that mode, to get the energy to tackle each new day because it's not easy. Every day we wake up, it's an opportunity, but it's also provides yourself a challenge. And the question becomes, what are you going to do to overcome that challenge and take advantage of the opportunity? So I like inspiring. I like doing things to motivate and inspire people. So, I've come to find that people have been watching me for a while now, Will included. And I don't really think about the people watching me to keep me going, but I'm focusing on, okay, this is what I want to build, that purpose, and be purpose driven into building what I'm trying to do.
All right.
It seems like you're on the right path. You're doing all the right
Yeah.
stuff where you need to be. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, definitely
Thank you. I
proud
appreciate it.
all day.
Appreciate it, man.
Need more brothers out there like you, just to.
Yeah, there's some of us doing it, and then there's other people that's not doing it.
Yeah, you got siblings too. Have they came to you for advice? Been
Now I got a
inspired? Want to join the
brother.
team?
No. My brother, we at different stages. He's a family. He married. He got a family and everything. So, and I'm not. So, he's focused right now on, growing his family and building his legacy in that regards. But now he's we on two different paths, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. Plus, I got nieces and new nieces and nephew. So I'm like, okay, as they grow up, I want them to look at Uncle and be like, well, Uncle did that. I could do it too. Or who knows? Maybe they want to join me one day. They take on what I built. So that's been the biggest thing. You never know who watch you. Well, it might be somebody else who I haven't met yet. You never know who watch you. You don't do it for the like you say, the attention. You do it because this is what you want to do, and it's the right thing to do.
Right.
My only biggest thing in this, I will admit, I am not a social media guru by any stretch of the imagination. There's been a lot of trial and error and failure and studying that I have to do to kind of get a grip on what's popular to build a foundation on social media. I think I've increased my followers like by 300 in the last couple of years, which is kind of crazy to think about, but be consistent. And when I kind of think about what is quote unquote goes viral and what's popular versus people that's after this doing the real work that's not getting attention, it can be frustrating. I don't know if y'all experienced that, but it can be frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, definitely so. But even myself, even Dr. B got on me, getting TikTok, stuff like that. I'm still old school with Facebook. I had Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. But I think I discontinued that. So it was like, but just to have that presence on different platforms, you never know, like, say, who you can reach, who can look out for you, who you network with, somebody just give you just a thumbs up, just whatever's going on. So even myself, I have issues with that and try to be more diligent about doing more social media. But geez, it's just
I'm kind of shocked, even with you being a businessman, it's kind of shocking to me that you don't have a TikTok or a Twitter or Instagram or all of that other stuff. Because you have to put yourself out there somehow, some way.
That's true.
In order for people to know what your product is.
That's true.
You have great stuff.
I know. It's just.
I mean, I'm not. I got.
I had a shared IG account with my former business partner. Blah blah blah. I probably like said X, maybe even Snapchat, like the young kids doing. I don't know. You know, but it's just
I mean,
all of
I have
that
a,
stuff.
I mean, I got a TikTok too. I don't be on it like that. Most of my stuff comes from Instagram, because everybody on Instagram, and I've seen the
lucky
most
on
traction. It come from Instagram. So me personally, I'm not a fan of TikTok personally, but I'm not opposed of doing it. Me personally, if I can
I'm a
pass it off to
talker.
somebody else.
I'm a TikToker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
Big TikToker.
Facebooker, but Instagram, I've never really been into Instagram like that.
No, Instagram is great for like if you got pictures and media, videos, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's just
I do
a
pictures
whole
and
lot to
media.
maintain.
So,
I guess I need to get into it more. You
Yeah,
know,
I
and then that's what
embrace
you can use LinkedIn
it.
too.
I mean, if you, for business purposes, fine. You know, like personally, like no, but you know, just to bite the bullet, do for business purposes. Yeah, I'll go ahead and create some counts eventually and have to build that up. But I'm just waiting for a couple things to fall in place personally before I launch those media platforms. But that's just me.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a class, or I'm gonna do a live on how to monetize with these social medias, because you're missing out on a lot.
Yeah, I've been looking at. We've been researching the same thing almost, right?
That's why you're here on Polos and
Come
Pearls.
on now, come on now. Just get
Work
with
with
it.
the pearl.
Come on.
That's right.
Knock it
Trying to
out.
bring you over to the sunny side of the pearl, man. Don't fight it, Polo.
Right.
That's right. You know, just come in sync with it. But what about you, Reggie? Speaking of monetizing, have you been able to monetize any platforms yourself?
No, like I said, I've been building brand on Instagram, but it hasn't gotten to the point where I got verified and monetized. I put some stuff on you. I technically got a YouTube channel, and that's slowly, but I don't really post like that. It's basically been Facebook, Instagram, a little bit of LinkedIn, but Instagram primarily because that's where the biggest bulk of my followers are, and that's where I get the most traction from is Instagram. And I got TikTok, but like I said, I don't be on that, so. That's me personally.
That's all right.
Get on there and go live, you know, even if it's only for 30 minutes a day, you know, grow your following, you know, so that when you get the book out and everything, you'll have even more people to come and grab that up from you, you know.
Yeah.
Same thing with you, mister.
I know. It's such a job.
It is. It is time consuming, but it's worth it.
To be a content creator.
Well, if you got a business, you do content.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, if you got a restaurant and you make dishes, it don't take too much. Take a couple of nice pictures of your dishes.
Absolutely.
That's true too.
Absolutely.
That's true.
You know,
High definition photos, get some nice angles, and you can put that out there. But like I said, it's just so much to do, and you know, especially our age group here. That's like I said, that's a whole other full-time job, not even part-time, not even temporary, a full-time job to commit to content creating either daily or weekly, monthly, whatever
that's why
that time is allotted.
Well, I think it's smart to create a content calendar around your schedule, which you can do. Take a lot of pictures in advance, or if you do like you do in an interview, you clip it up. You don't post the whole interview. You take clips of the interview, post it on your shorts, post it on your stories, post it on your feed. And then you can have content for a couple of days or a week or so. That could be. I don't know if you do this, but do you? I'm assuming when you do TikTok, are you creating videos? Are you posting videos?
I am.
Are you editing the videos, or are you just doing TikTok live videos?
No, I know how to edit, but I get them to the point to where I really don't have to do a whole lot of editing, if you will. I have a way of having it done for me, so I don't have to do it.
That's that. Well, I'm doing a lot of it myself, and it can be tedious, and it can be. That's
oh my god, yes.
Yeah, that's time. You want to talk about time consuming? That's time. Well,
that is time consuming.
With Chat GTP,
nice video,
doing all that stuff.
Chat GPT can only do so much before it starts messing up whatever it is. You got to tell it
and
what it is you want. However, in order for it to be original and for it to be yours, leave Chat GPT where it is.
Right.
Chat GPT is good, but it ain't for everything.
Yeah,
I wish the whole world knew that.
Chat is good for some things, in my opinion. get the paid version over the free version. It's worth it if you're gonna get chat. But it, like you
I have
said,
the
you
paid
can't make
version
a
and it
total.
still sucks.
Um,
Am I supposed to say that? I
uh,
can't say that.
I mean, you
My
know,
bad.
man, it's
but I
okay.
think
This
I
is
also
not working.
think
This don't
I
work for
agree
you.
with Dr. B. If you make it too AI, people not gonna because we get inundated every day. You see ads on YouTube, it's nothing but straight AI. So people just turned off from it. You gotta make that mix where it's a little bit of AI creation, but you showing you.
Oh
I had
yeah.
to learn that the hard way. I didn't want to put myself on camera, but I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna grow my brand and my following, I gotta put myself out there. I noticed the videos that were totally AI did not do well, but the ones that had me there, they did great because people want
Yeah.
to see me. They want, but I don't want to be on camera. I want to be in the background. So,
But here's the
so
thing, you can create an AI character to look identical to you, and you can do
yeah,
a faceless live or whatever it is that your content, and it be your avatar, but it's going to
Yeah,
be a live avatar. It'll
yeah,
look just like you.
just like you, or
yeah,
just just have the
yeah, yeah,
content and voice behind
Or
the
you can
camera.
do one with just your
Yeah,
hand motions.
hands.
Come on. I
yeah.
love
I could,
Yeah,
yeah, I
but
could.
they say just
I just
narrate
know,
it. That's all.
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's a good, but that's a good idea. I just know from my analytics was just saying, hey, the videos where you did showed you they did well. It seemed like people connect when they see a face. So
And they do. They do. If they see you live or whatever, it's gonna work. I've done faceless music content. I've done a whole hour and a half live with just my backdrop. And I will come in like every 6, 7 minutes or so and be like, hey y'all, hey, thank you for joining in at Dr. B's place. I would do that.
excuse me.
Backdrop, got some more gospel house coming. Let's do it. That's how I do
That's
it.
all you need. That's all you
Hmm.
need. There's some kind of
And it will
audio.
peep, they still give gifts, they still like, comment, share, do everything that they have to do on it, get their heart needs, all of that. Gift boxes and everything are full. So there's a way of doing it without doing it.
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
creates intrigue from your followers because now you're a mystery. They like your content. They like what you're providing. What do he look like? Meet him in person, something like that, and then that creates more of your following and growing as well. So
Mhm.
that's always
hmm,
something to think about.
yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. It's definitely
And
true.
you can do good with that. I think you'll do real good with that. Just start
With
playing
the
around with
faceless content,
it. Hmm.
hmm.
So, Mr.
Since you don't
Owen,
like to be on there, I think faceless would be great for you. I think you could do that.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten over the stigma now because I like the last couple content I made. Like I'm doing a video now that's coming up, and I'm I made it's basically a combination of me, Bert, and some other video I got spliced in, but kind of find that right balance. Um, but yeah, I agree. I agree.
so Reggie, just to conclude, where can we find you? How can people find you? What's all your handles, social medias, websites,
So
anything you
yeah,
want to put out
Instagram
there?
is the
Wrap up
best
the
place.
plug.
Yep, Instagram is the best place to reach out. LB underscore publication underscore LLC on Instagram. And then also on Facebook, Light Bright Publication LLC.
Okay,
Come on
okay,
with the
okay. Come on
LLC.
with the LLs. I
Yes.
like that. I like that. You got to put it out there.
That's
And you
right.
need to do that too.
Yeah, yeah, but another time, another show, another time. But
To do what?
put my handles and stuff out there. So like, some,
Yeah,
yeah,
man. How people
yeah.
gonna find you, man?
Say it again.
How people gonna find you if they don't know the handle?
Get LLCs, get some trademarks, because this is
Yeah.
getting trademarked.
Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, I'm working on some things in the background to put that out there in future shows to come. So don't worry, it's gonna get out there.
It's getting
It's
out
gonna get
there.
out there. It sure
Have you
is.
thought about
Just
doing a show of your
Mm.
own?
I've been asked that a time or two.
You
My
gonna start
thing
doing a show,
was more
man?
so with voiceover.
I don't want him
So
to.
that's what I want to do. Again, some narration, audiobooks, characters, radio, whatever. So that's the thing that I want to get into. Um, for my own show, never really thought about it. I just want to do my audition, do my 30-second spot, or do a character and go from there. But I don't know. I didn't think about it at first, but doing this more, it could be a future consideration.
We
That's
definitely need to talk, man, because you might be able to help me out with something.
You talking about with your book, audiobook?
Yeah. I'm doing a sample. I might as well just say it now. I'm doing a sample, and I got a great feat. I got two roles, a male and a female. The female
Okay.
one is awesome. The male one, not so good. I'm looking for a stronger male voiceover component for the sample, and a lot of them are not good.
Okay. Well, we definitely talk off air, man. See what we can put together. We talked about this a while. I know he's doing this project, so it might be this time. Let's go ahead and collaborate and do it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And if you ever need a singer, me, she, her can sing.
She got pipes.
I
Dr.
can
B
go.
got pipes.
I'm an award-winning gospel recording artist.
Yes, she is.
I do
Oh,
gospel.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I want to. Well, I was thinking about sending you the two singers and letting you hear their rendition of the theme song. See what you think, if you like it or not.
Let's do it. You think they'll want to come on the show?
Maybe.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Tell me something.
You know.
We need that.
Yes, we need more guests. And yeah, that could be like a segue into that and getting
Absolutely.
more depth of this project you're doing. You have
Mhm.
your actors, whoever, or voice artists that you hired, and put it together and put it out there in Polos and Pearls. Exclusive.
That's actually a good idea.
Work.
I didn't even think
Okay.
about that.
That'll
We
work.
definitely talk about it.
So,
Okay.
in closing, what would you tell that young man, that young woman who's out there, who's striving and thriving to do what it is that you do, and even in with your karate?
Don't be afraid to fail. Keep going. I mean, like I said,
Mhm.
you
Good
gotta keep
advice.
going. You know, and like I said, one of my favorite rappers, he said, "There's no there's no failure." Well, I'm paraphrasing but he said there's no failures in life, only lessons. Because even when you quote unquote fail, depending on what you apply to it and where your mindset is at, you can either make lemons or make lemonade. So
That's right. There is no losses, only learning lessons. And then you
that's
apply
right.
that to your next step to what you're going to do. I like that. I
Even,
like that.
even Kobe said failure don't exist.
And it doesn't.
And there's not. Unless you create it in your mind to fail. That's the only
That's right.
place it's going to happen. Other than
I
that,
already lost.
reinventing. Yeah.
Mhm. What would you say?
What would I say? Boy, you always ask me this. I was
I
like, think
do,
about
and
it.
you should be ready for it every week. And you
That's
never
right.
Yeah, like I am, but basically, just to reiterate what you all said before, there's no fail. There always the lesson. Don't stop, don't quit, even if it's a roadblock or a hurdle. Go around, you go above it, you can go under it. Sometimes you can go straight through it, but find what you need to do. Find that
That
gear
niche.
shift, that niche that you have, and keep pursuing. Just don't get stuck in the rut. Try not to procrastinate. That's always a bad thing. Even I do it a little bit myself, but eventually I snap out of it, and then I get to doing what I need to do.
Mhm.
Right.
So that's what I would tell people out there, young, old, in between. Just don't quit. Don't quit. And not everybody is your friend. Not everybody is going to be your cheerleader. They're going to root you on. You have to motivate yourself. It starts with you first. Starts with you. Then you go out there and put your passion, your project, your dreams into the world. Some gonna
Right.
believe in it, some gonna laugh, some gonna ridicule, mock, whatever. Don't worry about that. Stay in your lane. And the third thing I will say is try not to compete with others, whether you're in the same industry or in your lane or whatever. Put your horse blinders on like that, bam, like that. Look forward. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't mind other people's business. Stay where you have to do. Because once you do that, then you get distracted. You get sidetracked. Dang, well, I'm not doing what this person doing. Or what's wrong with me? No, you just stay in your lane and let the opportunities come to you or
Right.
find them. That's what I would say.
Fine.
Right.
Find yourself, yeah.
Well, what I would have to say,
Come on,
as
doctor.
opposed to reinventing, and I'm coming from the spiritual part of it, is that if there's no cross, there's no crown. You have to bear your cross in order to get your crown. So, in order for you to get your crown, Go through whatever it is that you have to go through, because once you go through it, he's going to bring you to whatever it is you need in your life, wherever it is that you're trying to be or get or trying to obtain. Embrace what God is giving to you. And when you're reinventing yourself, reinvent yourself to be better, not to be where you were.
Right.
Not to be stagnant to where you are now. You want to move forward. You can't stay stagnant where you are. Listen, if you guys are not doing anything on TikTok, my sister Shamika is coming on. DJ Shamika will be on at 7 o'clock. Shamika's not on yet, but she's gonna be on.
That's
and then
right.
at 10:30 our time, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard and Pacific time is gonna be like 8:30, 7:30, something like that. Big G and the Big Comfy Couch will be on the BCC.
Big
I
G.
am one of the lead moderators on that show. Listen, if you want to hear some good Southern soul, some good R&B, some good whatever it is that you want to hear, it's on there. But let me tell y'all something. BCC on Sunday mornings is amazing. It is amazing. G has it going on. She's right there, Gina Hightower.
I see. We see a Big G.
If you want to get some good music in tonight, Smooth Lounge is coming on. Then the BCC will be on with Gina, and then with Shamika with the Smooth Lounge that comes on first on TikTok. Y'all listen, I always repost everything. Everything that I do is on TikTok and on Facebook. Listen, it's been great having you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining in. We want to thank our guest, Reginald Owens, for
Mr.
being
Owens.
here. Thank you so much.
Thank
Make
you.
it not
Appreciate it.
your
Thanks
last
for
time
having me.
being here.
Oh yeah, you're definitely coming back.
You're coming back with your guests. You're coming back with your guests. So get ready, get ready, get ready.
All right,
you put it out there. All right. Now you hold me to it.
Yes, we holding you
Well,
to
like
it.
you will. She not be holding me to
right.
it.
Oh, yes, I'm holding it to you.
That's
Now,
right.
listen, you all, I told you that you have to give yourself away in order to reinvent, rebuild, and to become. God is working with you to be reinvented for greater. With that being said, on this day, at this time, on this stage with Polos and Pearls, and my co-host Will and myself, Dr. B, know that you have just been doctored. God bless. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Is there a doctor in the house? Yeah.
Deep in the heart of